What's up, everybody? Welcome to Speak for Yourself.
Next!
A safe space for millennial sports fans like myself. Here, we give our most fierce responses to Jason Marcellus' takes. I'm your favorite social media manager, Darnell Smith. We got your favorite co-host, HBCU legend, Miss Shay Live. What's going on, Shay?
What's up? Middle of the week. We're almost the holiday. I'm going to be talking about the holidays all week.
I can't wait to get my gift from Shay. It's some money.
You're going to be waiting a while.
Oh, man.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to keep my hopes up high. You know, I can't forget about the two-time Baylor All-American, Miss Nina Davis. What's going on, Nina Neen?
It's hump day. You know how I feel on hump day.
Give them bagels.
I love hump day, bagel day.
It's a good
Wednesday,
day.
always a good day.
We almost there, y'all.
Halfway.
We almost there. Anyway, man, we got a good one for you today. Let's move to the football field where Drew Brees surpassed Peyton Manning's all-time passing touchdown record this weekend. He is now the leader. And my man, Whitlock, Marcellus, the whole entire crew talked about if Drew Brees was a top 10 quarterback. Whitlock doesn't sound so sure. Check this out.
Let me be clear, I love Drew Brees. He's the NFL's modern-day Walter Payton. Brees is the NFL's Man of the Year every year. He's a first-ballot Hall of Famer. But is Brees one of the 5 best quarterbacks to ever play? No. Is he in the top 10? Maybe. But give me these 9 first. Brady, Elway, Montana, Unitas, Young, Marino, Staubach, Manning, and Favre. Brees is in a battle with Starr, Tarkington, Bradshaw, Rodgers, and Kelly for the last spot. Rule changes have allowed old quarterbacks to pad their stats.
Come on, Whitlock, man. Hey, you know, hey, come on now. Whitlock, you my dog right here, but ain't no questions about. Shay, listen, I'm gonna go in a minute. You go first. Do you agree with Whitlock? Do you think there's any questions about Drew Brees being top 10?
No question at all. He's absolutely top 10 of all time. Drew Brees is outstanding. Not only is he playing really well the last couple of seasons. I mean, he would have got MVP last year had Patrick Mahomes not come in and killed everybody. But even just this year after a thumb injury, and then also he has the touchdown record, the passing yards record, the completion record. He's won a Super Bowl MVP. Like, I mean, the list goes literally on and on with Drew Brees. He's absolutely a top 10 player of all time.
Nina, I know you. Come on, you agree, right?
Of course, I'm just gonna keep it simple.
I'm
Yes.
about to say. It's just that
No, we
straightforward.
only say it's straightforward. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, all the records that Drew Brees is currently holding. I mean, I don't even see a way that you could leave him out your top 10. I think that's just straightforward. But the one thing I will say is, I don't know if he's top 5. That's a different conversation. Let me
Different
jump.
conversation.
That's I don't got Drew Brees in my top 5. I got him number 6. He's on the outskirts. He could make a move. I'm gonna give you my quick top 5. I got Tom Brady number 1. He the GOAT, obviously.
Of course.
We got Joe Montana number 2.
Okay.
We got my guy, my favorite quarterback, Peyton Manning number 3, coach.
Respect.
You know, we rocking. You got John Elway, you know, Broncos, Super Bowls. And then we got Steve Young, number 5. That's my 5. And the reason is, if you notice a trend, all those players on my top 5, multiple Super Bowl rings. I'm big, and to me, in the NFL, if you're a quarterback, rings matter. I understand it's a team sport, but who's the leader of each team? Who makes the most money on each team? Who has the most responsibility? And if you're going to be a greatest of all time in that position, I need some bling bling. Brees has 1, and that's why he's number 6. If he wins again this year, I might put him in the top 5, but as of today, no go.
Yeah, he's definitely not in my top 5. I feel like my top 5 consists of more guys from different eras. Like, I feel like you have to put the people that paved the way for you to even be doing what you're doing, like, up front. You know what I'm saying? So
that. I
I definitely have Peyton Manning in my top 5 or top 10, but I have a couple different things in my top 5, like Johnny Unitas, you didn't mention, who I feel like is a top 5 player of all time, especially because like Drew Brees has actually beat him in a couple of records,
Right.
but how Whitlock said on the segment, the era is different now, and I don't want to sound like an old lady because I'm not, but I feel like he has a point when he says that. Like, it definitely is different, even in the NBA. Like, the 3-point shot was barely existent back in the day, and like you still have players that were scoring thousands of points, and they're getting beat out earlier, but that's because they're shooting they're averaging like 17 threes a game.
Right.
So I think it's a little bit of the same thing there, where it's a different era, different time. I think you have to pay dues, and you have to give respect to the people that came before them. So I feel like Drew Brees is in my top 5.
Need a name? Talk to us.
Y'all see my face?
Come on.
Oh, here we go. Let's dive into it.
What's up?
I'm going to make an argument that he's top 5. So you're playing the fence. You're saying he's not top 5. Okay, what number is higher than 1?
0.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So my thing is, Shay, you start the segment off by saying how he's number 1 in all these different records. How he got the passing rating, how he's done all these things. He has a Super Bowl. He has a Super Bowl MVP. He's one of the only 3 quarterbacks to beat every team in the NFL. He's number 1 in so many categories. So how can you not be top 5?
But like Shay just mentioned, the errors do play a role, and
Okay.
stats are inflated nowadays. So you can't go, yes, it's great that you hold all those records, but that alone does not put you at number 1, in my opinion. I think Shay's
Yeah, I
opinion.
But
think
I'm not
also
saying that. I
because-
didn't say number 1. I said top 5. Tom Brady is obviously the GOAT.
But if your argument is like he's number 1 in all these things, he's won a Super Bowl, he's won an MVP. So why is he not your number 1 then?
Because Tom Brady has also done other things. Tom Brady overall is a better quarterback, but I do feel
The
he's
same way, he's not top 5 because these other quarterbacks are
Ding,
better
ding,
than
ding,
him.
Okay, but
ding.
look, y'all say it's a different era, right? So let's just talk about the NBA. So because Ray Allen paved the way for Steph Curry, should I say that he's not the better overall shooter now? Yes, you should respect the players that paved the way for you, but so LeBron, a lot of people say that LeBron is number 1. You're a Kobe fan. You say that Kobe is the best player of all time.
Best player I've ever seen. I got MJ number 1, Kobe number 2 though, and then
Okay.
LeBron number 3. I do think Kobe's better than
But people
LeBron.
would say that LeBron is the best player all time. But because Michael Jordan came first, just because you came first, that don't mean anything. Like, I can't help that I was born after you.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah,
on
but
that.
the game is just different. I think like
The game is different, but
yeah.
we can't compare eras, so you don't know.
But I feel like you should be able to compare eras because
Well,
it
why
was
should we?
different.
It was different. But
Like a
why
lot
should we-
different. So if you're taking Michael Jordan, I was going to
Yeah.
say Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jordan.
Rest in peace.
And he plays now,
Mm-hmm.
and he's chucking up threes. Who's to say that he wouldn't be number 1 in all the categories that LeBron's number 1 in?
We don't know.
Exactly.
But we can't make
so
that
you
argument.
can't say that like LeBron is the best player of all time, putting him over MJ just because the rules are different now. Like MJ was the best of his era. LeBron is the best player right now of this era. I'll say that. But like I feel like it's definitely it's a skewed argument when you start talking about Ray Allen and Steph Curry. Like because people that watched Ray Allen, they're gonna probably argue with you that like he was a better shooter. This is what it is.
Well, I'm going to argue that Drew Brees should be top 5 because of everything that he's done, because of the records that he's holding.
Listen, I'm not. Again, I got him number 6 on my list, so
Yeah,
I'm
for
not
sure.
upset
Here you
about
go,
it.
teeter in the fence.
I'm just saying the 5 quarterbacks I got in front of him, I can't put them in front of him right now in this moment.
Well, how about y'all let us know in the comments?
Yeah, let me know in the
We gonna argue-
comments.
we gonna argue about
whose
this
side
all
you
day.
on. I know you're gonna be on your boy's side. But anyway, that's all we got today. Be sure to tune in and speak for yourself Monday through Friday on FS1, because they the reason we got next. My boy Whitlock Marcellus. And be sure to tune in and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Catch all new episodes. I'm losing my mind. It's Wednesday. I'm out.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.